I want to be consciously Muslim. I want to know about my religion. I feel like this is the truth and I want to understand it better. The problem with this group of Muslims is that they wish to learn about Islam, but because they're coming from the edge, the language they speak, the language that they're used to, the culture that they're used to is almost like the non-Muslim cultures. So they have a very hard time adjusting in Islamic environments. So even when they want to learn about Islam, they feel a little bit awkward coming into a masjid and sitting in a halaqah. Because they've never sat in something like this before. This is not their scene. They're very comfortable in the lobby of a hotel. They're very comfortable even at a bar. But they're a little bit awkward inside the masjid or the Islamic convention. Or if they see too many beards and too many hijabs, they get a little intimidated. Like, these guys are all much more Islamic than I'm just starting and they're already super level 10 and I'm basically at 0. So they feel like they don't know where to begin. They also feel like the rest of the Muslims who are practicing, they judge them a lot. So even though they want to learn, they feel judged and they feel they don't fit. So they are left with only one choice. They're going to find their Islam online. So instead of finding Islam physically in a masjid, in a halaqah or somewhere else, they're going to go online and search and find videos. And then, of course, whoever they end up liking, they'll watch more and more of their content. Let me tell you the challenge with online. And this is after meeting with several scholars, even government agencies around the world. There's a problem. The problem is online, you can end up finding something very good, or you can end up finding something extremely problematic. So what happens online with extremist groups, for example, groups that wanted to have young people join ISIS, for example, around the world, they actually developed a media strategy. They showed, first we're going to make really nice videos about Akhirul Zaman. There's the Dajjal, the coming of the Mahdi, the black flag, all of this, yeah? And people really want to watch these videos. Oh, subhanAllah, Rasulullah said this. And a young 17-year-old is watching this. Then they'll connect it. The next set of videos is going to be the importance of hijrah in Islam. And this kid's already watching this channel. It's like, oh yeah, hijrah, yeah, we have to make hijrah. And you have to become people of akhirah and you have to leave dunya. And then your family is a fitna for you. And so they'll have these videos. And the first one was really small and interesting. And the next one makes you a little bit more extreme. Next one, a little bit more extreme. Next one, a little bit more extreme. Until they've successfully brainwashed after 5-6 videos, it is fard on you to pack your bags, get your passport, and make hijrah. So people that are looking for Islam online, they're looking for innocent reasons. But there are many attempts to direct them in different directions. You understand? And depending on the algorithm, if people have done their good work in marketing and building their algorithm, they can take them in any multitude of directions. I just gave you an example of violent extremism, but this could be somebody who wants them to head towards one group or one jama'ah or one cult or one whatever. They can push them in that direction, right? And so the population online, or this huge population that is seeking answers, if we don't give them real solutions on the ground, then the internet is far too dangerous. It's too dangerous. And I'm a beneficiary of the internet. Like, a lot of people only know me because they Googled something about the Qur'an and they found my videos and all of that, right? But they can just as easily find somebody else and end up in some very crazy ideas. Right? So what has to happen for this group is we have to understand what it is that they need, what it is that they're afraid of. They're afraid of being judged. They need a message that is simple so they can start at the basic steps and then go up and up and up and up and up. They're seeking, but they're not advanced yet. It's a woman. She wants to become more Islamic. She's not wearing hijab yet, but she wants to learn. She's taking her first steps. If she walks in and people just say, you have to wear hijab, it's fard on day one, she's going to walk away and never come back. You just lost a customer, right? You have to develop that customer until they are ready, right? So Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was given the example in Surah Al-Fath at the end, right? أخرج شطأه فآزره فاستغلظ فاستوى على سوقه. Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam is describing, Allah is describing Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam and the Sahaba like a plant that grows and matures. These are like very weak plants, very delicate plants that need to be grown and matured. So we have to create those kinds of social environments and learning environments where people that are seeking can actually meet knowledgeable people, they can meet others, they can meet a support group, and they can develop that easily. And they don't feel intimidated that everybody else is so much more Muslim than me, I feel out of place. They are in need of this. And we are in need of providing that kind of an environment for such groups. Even if we cannot do this inside of the masjid or inside of the Islamic university, maybe we can do this at a cafeteria. Maybe we can do this in a university lounge. Maybe we can use this in open, safe spaces, public spaces. But those kinds of spaces need to be created and encouraged so that those people can also have a chance.